The world feels like, and you speak to this in the book, that it's gotten more and more individualistic, and there's consequence to that.
Fractionated is another way of thinking about it, right? Because you can think about it as individualistic, and that's a positive spin, so to speak, but alienated, isolated, and fractionated is the what would you say, is the accompaniment to that. See, I think the case is that the liberal experiment in individualism only works when the conservative foundation is in place, right? If you aggregate people together and they share enough fundamental values, especially of a particular sort, then you can concentrate on the individual and individual freedom. But there's a lot of preconditions for that. And, the Scottish liberals, so the ones who really established Western liberalism as a philosophical and political movement, they knew that. It was individual liberty, Judeo-Christian substructure, and that was an assumption. Now, the problem with modern liberalism is that underlying foundation has become extremely shaky, and everyone feels it. That's what the culture war is about, fundamentally. And that fact is invalidating the fractionated liberal experiment. It's partly because we have the wrong conception of identity, fundamentally. Identity is a hierarchical structure. So we kind of think that you end at your boundaries as an individual, but you don't, because, well, you're probably not going to want to be alone. So then let's say you're married. Okay, so now your identity as a husband, that's a social identity. And then you have an identity as a father. That's a social identity. Then you have an identity as a member of your community and a member of your city and a member of your state and a member of your nation. And then you're involved in a metaphysical endeavor that constitutes the foundation for the nation, let's say. That would be one nation under God. That's one way of thinking about it. Or you could think about it as the self-evident truths that underlie the state. Your identity exists at all those levels. And then your mental health isn't something you carry around in your head. It's the harmony that exists or doesn't exist between all those levels.